Hi, everybody. Just a little late, sorry. Just getting set up here and grab my iPad so I can see chat. So I hope everybody's doing good. Just bringing up chat real quick. Hi, Lisa B. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Okay. Hi, Patty. So has everybody had a good weekend? I mean, a good week. Weekend's almost here. Yay. Still working on my autumn reflection. I'm on the second row, about halfway done with the first square. Oh, my bracelet. Thank you. I'm just gonna bring up a search for some tag questions, I guess. So how's everybody's week? I was saying, Danielle, okay, yeah, I am working on the Autumn Reflection by Treasure Studios Art. Only got a glare on there. Let me see if I can turn this light up. Oh, that doesn't make it any better. Let me peel this back. I got the top row done. There we go. There we go. A little bit better. I'm right here. Got all this done. So it's moving quite good. A little cover reminder. I woke up a little late this morning. Sorry, I had to close my sliding door. Roommate is home. She's usually not here. She's usually at work. So I'm just going to try to get this. There we go. This glare out of the way. So what else is everybody working on? Is anybody at work, on a break? Patty had better weeks. Yeah, this week has been a little crazy for me too. It's been really busy. I'm not used to these longer hours after only working 8-9 hours for months. Been working 11, 12 hours a night. Except for last night, I only worked like 10, I think. So, which was good. I think traffic is slowing down a little bit. I'm just going to get my next color here. My tray, as soon as I can find everything. So I had everything put away when I did the unboxing for my collaboration with Lizzie. don't know if you guys saw that video, but I am doing a collaboration with Lizzie's World of Gems. We did our unboxing already. We're going to start our canvases on the 1st, which I think is Tuesday, I think. And we decided to do it for 2 months because the canvas is large. I think it was a 70 by 80 centimeter. Patty's working on a air dot sets. Art dot set. My goodness. Can't read this morning. So, see, September 1st is on Tuesday. So, yep. So, Monday, she's going to announce on her WIP and chat our first live. I think our first live is going to be that week. I'm also been getting stuff ready for the diamond painting. I don't want to say convention, but it's the diamond painting retreat. Spit it out. Yeah, it's the retreat. So I've been getting things ready. My trip is all booked and ready to go. They have us doing what they call a challenge box, where every week she gives us an item to a description of an item to get, and we wrap everything up. We put it into a decorative box, and we turn it in when we get there, and she passes them out to different people. So that's going to be fun. So I've been doing that for the last couple of days, getting everything ready and ordered and finding everything. So that's been a little challenge myself, since I do a lot of online shopping. But I'm going to try to go to Joann's this weekend. Well, Sunday or Monday. I'm still working tonight and tomorrow. So yeah, my collaboration with Lizzie, I think that's going to be really, really fun. And it's my first collaboration, so I'm so excited. Yeah, Lizzie, or Lisa B, the retreat is in Texas. It's north of San Antonio. It's called McQueeney, Texas. I think it's like an hour or so north of San Antonio. And it is in October 15th through the 18th. I'm going to be there for all 4 days. So that's going to be fun and exciting. I'm just doing a search. Okay. Hi, Nana. Welcome in. Glad you made it. How are you feeling? I know you're saying you're a little sore. No, I'm just doing some searches for some questions online. Like I said, I don't have much anything different that's been changed. Just work. Life is a little boring here. I just diamond paint. I work. So getting everything ready for this and that. Why can't these be questions? Okay. Just gonna go back and read chat real quick. Yes, Patty. We both, me and Anna, we both cannot wait for the retreat. It's not coming fast enough. It's gonna be so much fun. It's her birthday weekend. So we're gonna have some fun for her birthday. Try to at least. I hope everybody can hear me good enough. I'm not talking real loud. Hi, Athea. Glad you're here. Welcome. So I'm just looking for my first color. So I hope, does anybody have any plans for the weekend? I really don't, except for diamond painting. Oh, last weekend, I forgot about this. Last weekend did have some things we did do. We got into the garage and we cleaned out the garage. Yay. Now I don't have to squeeze my bike in there. There's a lot of room. We got rid of a lot of stuff. We organized stuff. So, because we only have a small 1-car garage. I mean, a small car it's tight for a 1-car. When I had my Camaro didn't even fit in the garage. So yeah, we got that done. We have lots of, like I said, we have lots of room now. So I ended up taking an extra day off last weekend because I was only supposed to have 2 days off, but I had 3 because I called in. I said, I'm not coming in. I need another day. So they have no issues with us taking days off, just not a whole lot. So I'm just looking for my next color right now. We're going to do J. So this diamond painting is turning out really, really nice. It has a lot of confetti on the so far on the top through the trees right here. So if you didn't see the picture, if you ever never seen a picture of this diamond painting, here, let me show you the picture. Oh, real quick. I'm knocking everything over. So let me show you the picture real quick. Besides the washi tape, so see, there's the thumbnail. So there is a lot of confetti. Otherwise, I would be a lot further than what I am. So I'm just gonna go back and re-chat real quick. Hi, Z. Thank you. This was vote. I had wanted everybody to give me a vote on which next diamond painting to do, and this was the most popular vote. So I started on this one until I'll probably won't be working on this one as much after the first, because as we all know, we have my collaboration I just talked about with Lizzie, and then I'm also doing the chuck along with Mindy's Diamond Moments and Kiss My Crafts, which is sponsored by DAC. I do have the only check I have on hand right now is Reflections on a Country Living. This one. So I think I have 4 more coming of Chuck Pinsons, but they're on pre-order. So you know how those pre-orders, how long they take. So if I get one of those in before too long into September, I'll probably start one of those instead. But I don't know if you guys seen their DAC's website, Facebook page. They are releasing another Chuck Pinson Saturday, tomorrow. So I might be getting that one, and if I can get it, I'm going to rush ship it. I'm going to 2-day ship it, and if I can get it here within the first week, by the end of next week, I'm going to be starting on that one instead of the one I just showed you. And the one that I want that they're releasing tomorrow is huge. It's 94 centimeters by 70. So yeah, huge. And then I'll be working on my Halloween collab with Lizzie, mostly. So, because I know I'm not going to get one of these Chuck Pinsons done in time. Because so far, my 2 Chucks that I do have completed, they both taken me a month to do. So I might just stick to the one that I just showed you that I have here on hand. I may go ahead and just kit that one up this weekend and stick with that one. Since it is a little smaller, I'll have a better chance to finish it. I'm just going back and reading chat real quick, get caught up, make sure I say hi to everybody. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Chuck Along too. There's going to be a lot of prizes. From what I understand, there's going to be 4 $50 gift card giveaways. Patty, you have Memory Lane. Nice. I can't remember which ones I have on order. I think I have 4 or 5 of them on order, I think. I can't remember. Hi, Robert. Glad you made it in. Yeah, that email box sometimes could be challenging to get everything caught up, especially when you are out for a few days. So I'm going to go ahead and read some tag questions. If you have a question for me, just go ahead and do the @ symbol in my channel name, and it'll highlight it, and it'll get my attention, and I'll read it. So I'm just going to do some tag questions real quick, and maybe if we had a subject, we can talk about it a little bit. Okay, the first one, I don't know where these tag questions come from, but I just type in funny tag questions on the web. So some I might skip over. One says, "Are you in love?" No, I'm single. I have no one that I don't have a mate or anything. So we're going to go to the next one. Do I like coffee? Yes, I love coffee. I drink almost, if I get up early enough, I can almost drink a full pot before work. I don't put sugar in my coffee, just cream. No flavored cream, just half and half. Those flavored creams have too many calories. I've already gained enough through the pandemic. So so we're going to go to the next question. What's my dream vacation? Okay, this is a nice subject. My dream vacation. I would love to go to where my family's originally from. Not my immediate family, but my ancestors. I found out I did go on ancestry.com, and for a while there, I was researching every day. I went back, can't believe this. I went back almost, I went back to my 5th great grandfather. So we are actually from Switzerland and Germany. So when they came over to the States, the last name was changed, which is not my current last name. My current last name is from a prior marriage. So that was exciting to see. I got to search a lot of documents from Switzerland. That's how I found out, going back to my 5th great grandfather. So that was pretty cool. So I'm just going to go. I am checking chat every now and then. Susan Z, your family's from Germany too. Cool. Ireland and Sweden. Patty's from Ireland. Ancestors from Ireland and Sweden. Yeah, that would be a nice place. I would love to go to Ireland too. And Scotland, Iceland. Those are on my bucket list. I would love to go over London, Paris, those typical places, also France. So yeah, one day I'll get to go and travel. Back in 2013, I think it was, I did go to Cancun. That was a lot of fun. Me and my roommates, we the third roommate, she no longer lives here, but when it was just us three, we went to Cancun, had a blast. I wanted to stay another week, but we had to come home. I had to go back to work, so we had so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to move on to another question. What was the last movie I watched? Oh my goodness. The last movie I watched. Well, since I really don't go out to the movie theater a whole lot because it's gotten so expensive. I don't remember when the last time I went out to a movie. Plus, for being over the road, you don't get a whole lot of chances to go to the movies neither. So it's probably been years since I've been to the movie theater. But if I'm home, the last movie I probably watched is probably an old movie. I do like my Western movies with Clint Eastwood. And what's the other guy's name? What's his name? I'll probably think about it later. Okay, so going to another movie. Because lately I haven't been really watching a whole lot of TV. I turn on CNN just to get an update every couple of days on what's going on in the world for the news. Okay, the next question, what sport do I play? Let's see. Well, I really don't play sports, but the last sport that I've had played last summer, there was a group of us. We would go out to the park and we would play volleyball. And we would stay and play volleyball game after game until you couldn't see the ball anymore. That it got so dark you couldn't see the ball. So we used to do that almost every weekend. We did that last summer. In high school, I played football. I played football in my last 3 years of high school. So that was quite fun. I didn't get too banged up. So I did not start college right after high school. I waited a few years. So we're going to go to the next question. So what are you eating now? I'm not eating anything. So we're going to skip that one. Okay, what novels do you read? Right now, I'm not really reading anything. It's hard for me just to pick up a book and read it. So I do have Audible. I listen to my Audible books, and I am on Harry Potter book 2 of the Harry Potter series. I only have a few chapters left of that one, and I'll more than likely be moving on to the next, number 3. So I did see most of the Harry Potter movies, except for I think the last 2 I haven't seen. But so far on book 2, I can actually, when I'm hearing him read the Audible book, I can actually picture what's going on in the movie. There is, different things in the book than there was in the movie, but most part that it's pretty cool. You can actually picture the scene from the movie that as he's reading. So that's pretty. I like doing that. And I also have the last book series that I have read was many years ago when I used to take the city bus to work. I read the first 3 or 4 books in the Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice. So those were really good books. Patty was saying she watched Knives Out on Amazon. Very good. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the next question. I may go ahead and search for more questions. It's kind of, what is my favorite pet? My last pet I had a Weimaraner. I raised her on the truck when I was over the road. She's no longer with us, but that was years ago too. So loved the breed. She was very smart. She was the runt of the litter. So she never got full size. But she was raised on the truck over the road. So every time I grabbed my bag to pack, which was the night before we left, she would get so excited, run around the house. She would just get so excited because we knew that we were going bye-bye. But she did have separation anxiety really, really bad at first. It was hard for me to leave her at the house, so she was always with me. That's why I took her over the road with me. But once we were gone in the truck, you never knew that she had separation anxiety. I don't know what triggered it, but she was never like that as a puppy. But yeah, that was my last pet. Her name was Annabelle. A Weimaraner, if you don't know, they are a German hunting dog, and she just loved to run. And I also do like the Rottweiler breed too, and the Great Danes. When I was living out in Palm Springs, my roommate had a Great Dane, a black Great Dane. Hi, Nick and Tina. How are you guys doing up there in the hot suns of Canada? Has it cooled down any yet? It is scorching hot out here. It's been in the 90s and above. So it's been miserable for the first 3 hours I go into work, but I'm kind of glad I am on nights. Hey, Dreamer, thank you for coming. A lot more people are showing up. That's good. I'm just going through some tag questions. So like I said before, if anybody has any questions for me, just give me a shout out. Type it in with the @ symbol and my channel name, and it'll highlight it for me. I can get my eyes on it. Oh, it's raining up there. I wish it would rain here. I don't know when the last time it's rained here. It's been quite a while since it's rained. And when it did rain, it didn't rain for very long, maybe 5 minutes. We don't get a whole lot of rain. But when we do get rain, it rains very, very, very lot. Dreamer, yep, I'm east of San Diego, out in Santee area. I'm west of Santee, so I'm not in the city of Santee. I'm on the right on the border of Santee and San Carlos area. So I'm about 20 minutes from downtown. Elisa B, it's 108. Oh my goodness, in San Antonio. So Lisa B, since we got the retreat down there in San Antonio, what's the weather like in October? I lived in Dallas for a year and a half back in 2005, and I don't remember what kind of weather it is in October. Is it still warm? Is it starting to cool down? Is it short weather? Is it pant weather? Um, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read some more questions. Um, so, where is my best friend? My best friend is out on the road driving. I have a female best friend. She's been my friend pretty much ever since I've been here in San Diego. Um, I helped raise her grandkids because her son ended up getting into some trouble. So she took custody of her grandkids, and I helped her raise them. Um, so I know her. I know her grandkids ever since they were born. They do call me uncle. So on all her whole family, um, has always considered me part of their family, which is real nice. Um, so yes, she's an over the road driver also. So she comes home probably once a month, once every other month. Um, but now her oldest grandson is now out on his own. The second grandson is, I think he's in his last year of high school, or he's already graduated this year. I can't remember. It's hard to keep track. They grow so fast. And then she has one more still at home. She has a granddaughter. I gave her name actually. Um, so I think she's not quite in high school yet. Um, so Lisa B saying it's super nice, warm, could be hot, but generally very nice. Cool. So, um, hi Scarlett. I didn't see you come in. Thank you for joining. Kentucky's in the 80s and raining and humid. Yep, I remember those humid days. Humid days when I lived in Michigan. That's where I was born and raised. In the summertime, it would get so humid and miserable. And the mosquitoes were horrible. Here in California, have we have mosquitoes, but not really. Um, I don't remember. I don't think I've gotten bit by a mosquito in the last 20 some years. So they are here, but they're very rare. Um, let's go back and check out chat for a quick sec. Lisa B says she's getting ready to have some teeth pulled. Oh my goodness, I hate those visits. Um, before the COVID thing hit, I went down to my roommate took me down to TJ, and I got implants, and so I paid probably 90% less down there. The dentist was actually a family member, a distant family member of hers. I think it was her sister-in-law's cousin that was the dentist. So otherwise, I probably wouldn't had it done down there. But since he's in her family and they have all been to him and gotten their teeth worked on, so I went down there and got that done. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next question. So, what TV shows do I like? I don't even know what kind of TV shows are out these days. I really don't watch a whole lot of TV. But before, when I was watching TV, I would watch the shows about ghost hunting. Those are very interesting to me. I know some of them are kind of sketchy, but I sit back and they give me a giggle. I do watched I can't remember her name now, but she's a psychic, or she's a medium, and her partner was a police officer, a retired police officer. I can't remember the name of the series or their names. Amy something. Amy Allen. That's what her name is. And Steve. I used to watch those shows. So they have me very intrigued. The Masked Singer. Yeah, I watched a couple of episodes of that. That was pretty. That was pretty cool. Nowadays, I just can't remember. Since I work nights, I don't catch a whole lot of shows. I do have the DVR where I can record shows, but I end up forgetting that I record half the stuff, and it just piles up. So maybe one day I'll get back into watching what I've recorded one of these days. But it's just been so crazy busy with everything. Starting the channel has taken up a lot of my time, but I am enjoying every second and every minute of it. Dead Files. Yes. Thank you, Danielle. Dead Files with Amy and Steve. I even go back and watch the replays. I do like also I like the crime story shows on I don't know what channel it is, but it's the old case files. My goodness, why can't I remember? Let's see. Okay, there's one question that I'm reading it and it doesn't make sense. What do you put on? Oh, what do you put on to bed? I guess someone needs to learn some English before they write these tag questions. What do I put on when I go to bed? I don't know. Usually just a pair of shorts. I don't wear. Now in the wintertime, I'll wear pajama bottoms and a sweatshirt. So just because it does get down to the 40s out here, but not too much colder than 40. I do remember getting it down to maybe, I don't know, 38 degrees one year. I already said the name of my pet that I had. Why are all these questions have to do with your bed? I'm just going to skip those. Okay, here's one. What is my favorite subject? But I don't know if I've said it back in the past on either a WIP and chat or a live, considering this is only my 4th live. So my favorite subject is psychology. I was taking classes online for forensic psychology, but before I get into the forensic portion, I have to finish my regular psychology classes. I have started what is it? The Psychology 101 or 100. I think there is like 4 more psychology classes, 4 or 5 more, plus the forensic psychology is another 4 or 5 classes, plus all your basic classes for English, writing, math, and all that crap. But that seems to be one of my favorite subjects, is between math and psychology. So hopefully one of these days I get to finish my bachelor's in psychology and maybe move on to my master's. I think I only have another 1.5 years from my bachelor's degree. But with everything going on, I may go ahead and start it back up next year. Give it a little bit more time for things to cool down. And I think there is a portion of my classes that I have to go into a lab. I don't know how that's going to work since the school is on the East Coast. But when that comes, I'll find out. Maybe they have partnered up with the local college that can go and use their labs. Because I do have to take I don't know what the class is named, but you learn about the parts of the body and everything. So it's a biology class. So I got that was going, because when I was actually over the road is when I started my classes, and I was training other drivers. And then when I was up in the passenger seat as they were driving, I would be sitting on my laptop doing my classwork. So I got to do that pretty easily. But online classes do take a lot of time to finish. They want you to do a certain amount of hours per week. So the worst injury you ever had. I really never have spent time in the hospital. The only surgery that I've had that I don't even remember. I was 2 weeks old, and when I was born, I had a muscle wrapped around my intestine, so my food wasn't digesting. So that was kind of an emergency. I do have a scar on my stomach, but besides that, I've really never been in an accident, never really had a bad injury. Besides falling off your bike when you were young, learning how to ride, just scrape knees here and there. The young boys, how rough they are when they're young, but nothing major. Yeah, so pretty healthy. No broken bones, no missing organs. I'm gonna get some more wax. I'm gonna go back and get caught up on the chat real quick. Yeah, it's the ID channel. That's one of my expansion packs on my cable. Yep, I was pretty lucky because I used to climb when I was young. I used to climb trees a lot. I don't know what it was with me, but for some reason I used to climb the tallest tree that we had in the yard and go to the very, very top. And I've fallen out of so many trees, and I don't know how I escaped with no broken bones. So yeah, I escaped all that. Now, on the other hand, I think one of my brothers, when we were younger, he broke his wrist, I think twice. And my younger brother, he rides dirt bikes. And a few years ago, he had a really bad accident. Just broke a couple ribs. But it was a pretty horrible accident. He was out racing his dirt bike, doing jumps and stuff, and he just went too fast over a jump, so he got hurt. What are you doing? Okay, the next question was I doing 3 hours ago? I was sleeping. I did get off early. Oh, I did get off work pretty early last night, so I stayed up until about 2 in the morning, and I went to bed because I knew I had to get up early today, which I woke up late. That's why I was late starting this morning, but it wasn't too late, maybe 5 minutes. And plus my phone wouldn't cooperate logging in correctly. It kept saying I was backstage as a guest. I'm like, no. So I had to log back out, log back in. And I do use StreamYard because I do record from I do my lives from my phone. One of these days I'll get my webcam set up, but for the reason why I haven't done it, because the space that I'm in, there's not really a whole lot of room. So that's one of the reasons I haven't got my webcam set up. But hopefully soon in the future, things are going to change. I am seeking on buying a house. And I will have my own crafting room. But I am looking for one that's cheap enough so I can afford and have a garage so I can do my woodworking out there in the garage and have my own crafting room. I need more space. Don't we all need more space? Yeah, Patty said her brother broke a bunch of bones. Yeah, my brothers were much rougher than I was because they got all the we have the same dad, but we have different mothers. So their mom kind of really spoiled them. They got the 3-wheelers, they got the 4-wheelers, they got the snowmobiles, they got the dirt bikes. So yeah, that's why they sustained a lot of injuries as they were growing up. And so I'm searching for a new question. We covered that one. Okay, we already know that one. Okay, I'm going to have to search for some new questions because these questions are just not. I already talked about my last vacation, which was in Cancun. When did I go? When did you last go shopping? Well, for myself, was today online. I went shopping. I was on AliExpress, got caught up in the AliExpress black hole again. I ordered a bunch of stuff. I went shopping real quick last weekend because we did end up having a little barbecue here at the house. So I went to the store and got some chicken, and I got some more Jim Beam, got some sodas, just enough for a couple dinners. But this weekend I'll probably be going back out to the store and doing some grocery shopping because I do need to fill up my cupboards and my freezer. When I do go out and do a big shop, it will last me probably 3 to 4 weeks. So I like to do my grocery shopping once every month. So that is pretty nice. One perk on being single. You go shopping once, it lasts a month. And this weekend, I'm going to get caught up on my WIP and chats. I know I haven't done a WIP and chat in a really long time. I do have plans this weekend. I set aside one full day just to record. That's recording and editing. So I'm going to spend the day just doing that. I'm going to do several different WIP and chats and just have them released throughout the week. I'm going to get back and doing the dollhouse again. So the last video on the dollhouse, that's the furthest I've gotten on the dollhouse. I think I'm going to sit one day and just record for like 4 hours and then time lapse some of it. And I'm going to find some subjects to talk about either tonight while I'm at work or tomorrow. So those are coming. I'm going to hold off on some of my unboxing since I do have a ton of unboxing videos. I do have several to unbox that's just came in the last couple of days. I am waiting. The one I'm really waiting on to unbox next is my DIY moon shop. I'm on the next unboxing. Boxing 296 will be my 2 canvases that I ordered. So I'm really excited for that. That one is taking. It's already been 10 weeks, so that has been taking a really long time to get those DIY moon shops. Nana asked me if me and my roommate eat separately. Jay, he's not here a whole lot. He stays with his girlfriend a lot, but sometimes he used to cook for a living, and so he cooks out of the microwave for himself. He's so burned out on cooking, so he just heats up his food in the microwave. But he'll come down and enjoy it and join us if he's here. Me and my roommate, we do cook together sometimes, not a whole lot. Usually it's only on my days off. She'll cook one day, I'll cook one day, or we'll both cook. We'll pick, we'll decide what we're going to cook, and she'll cook a couple things and I'll cook a couple things, and we'll, invite a few friends over, and we'll sit around and just BS and eat. And so yeah, we do cook together, and we're usually on she usually has the weekends off, and I'm usually working sometimes on the weekends, so it kind of is hard to get together on our days off. And but we do spend a lot of time in the kitchen together. Here at the house, I got her to diamond paint. She is now diamond painting. She has started the I got her a Treasure Studios art, one of the bodyscapes by John Poppleton. She's really liking it. She's probably a third way done, maybe a little bit less than thirds, but she does work on it a little bit here and there. She's getting ready to go in for back surgery here pretty soon, maybe next month or October sometime. I can't remember when she said. So right now she can only do a little bit at a time. Yeah, when I'm from a big family, so it's taken me years to learn how to cook for one, let alone two. So I'm so used to cooking for 10, 12, 13, 14 people. You get used to cooking those large meals, and you try to cook for one and you have leftovers for a month. um, I rarely will cook for myself. I have cooked for myself because my roommate does go down to Mexico to see her family a lot, especially as her mother is getting up in age. She's been falling a lot and hurting herself, so she tries to get down there as much as she can and spends time with her mom. And it leaves me here at the house pretty much by myself. So I will end up cooking something, um, and it's usually a large dish, so I have it for leftovers for while I'm home by myself. Or sometimes I'll just throw a couple of burgers on the grill and do that. Um, yeah, cooking for one or two people, it's a challenge. It takes a lot of practice. Well, for me, it has. Um, on the portion size, because I always think, oh, is that going to be? It's going to be enough. It may be enough for me, but is it going to be enough for another person? And it ends up to be enough for like 4, 5, 6 people. So yeah, I'm just dipping here into my container because there's only a couple of these drills. I think there was like 4 of them of that color. Going back and catching up on chat real quick. I think I'm pretty much caught up. Scarlett's the same way. Cook big, and we also have leftovers for the next day. Yep. Leftovers are always good, except for if it's fish or seafood. I will not. If there's any leftovers go in the trash. I will not reheat leftover seafood or fish. I done it once, and I almost poisoned myself. The Patty, DDA secretary, has sons that live at home, 19 and 21, have to cook for an army. Yep. 19, 21-year-old boys, they pretty much probably eat like an army. I know when I was that young, I did eat a whole lot during those growing spurts. Okay, I'm looking for another tag question. These tag questions I'm doing, the subject is funny YouTube questions. So far, I don't see anything funny about these. Just being a real nosy about the bedroom and sleeping and vacationing, movies. So I'm just going and looking for another. Okay, so beer or wine? I used to drink beer, but since beer does have quite a few calories, I gotten away from the beer, and now I typically normally drink on my days off my Jim Beam and Sprite with some chopped mango. And that's another thing this weekend. I am going to be putting in one. I already have one clip for my mixology. The video is already finished. I may do a second one and throw in one or two of those in a single whip and chat, or separate between the two whip and chats. So I will be going to the store and grabbing some more items this weekend. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to try to get my roommate and a friend of hers to come over and to be my taste testers. So I do drink wine every now and then. If I in the mood for wine, if we're cooking dinner, a real nice dinner or something, I'll go out and get a couple bottles of wine. We'll have wine for dinner. I'm just looking for another tag questions. There's another one. Are you a flirt? Not really. I have flirted in the past. I'm kind of a shy person at first until I get to know someone, and then the gates just open and everything just flows out of my mouth. But usually I'm just a laid back person. I don't, when I was going out, I'm not one of those stalker people. So I just go out and mind my own business, or usually I'm with a group of friends anyways. Yep, that's true. Boys eat more than girls. I don't know what it is, but you got to feed those calories that they burn, I guess. Yeah, these tag questions, I've went through and read a whole bunch last week, and I was like, what kind of questions are these? I mean, oh, would you rather tags? Oh, okay. Let me do a search for those, because these are kind of boring to me. There's 400 plus fun and exciting would you rather questions. Okay, let's go down to, I'm not going to join any group. So here's the first one. So I got about 35 minutes. I'm going to be on live for about another 35 minutes. It is a work night for me, so I did go a half hour later today. thought maybe 10 o'clock on the nose was a little bit early. So I decided to go 10:30. So number one, after a breakup, would you rather be alone or be surrounded by friends? I would say both, but mostly alone. But being around friends, depending on how bad the breakup was, it could be good to be around friends, so don't hit that depression cycle. That's always helpful. Friends are always fun to be around. So I would say 50-50. That would be my answer. Maybe 75-30. So I've been pretty much single now for probably 10 years. I am really enjoying it. Okay, so we go on to the next one. It says, Americans, would you rather have free healthcare or free education? I would probably rather have free education. Because you need education to get an education to support to get a good job and support a family. So I think education probably be the most important. Yeah, it's could be true for some, especially as you get older. Your health expenses do get higher. I do see that. Maybe I don't see it as much as most because I really don't go to the doctors very often. I go once a year to get my physical to keep my my VA benefits, because they do require us to go every year for a physical. But besides that, I pretty much will chat with my doctor online in a video chat. And the only thing that I'm really taking right now is she did put me on a testosterone shot. So I do my testosterone shot every 2 weeks. I do it myself here at the house. It has really helped with my weight gain. So it has really slimmed down my stomach. That's one good effect that it has. It gives me more energy and to where I can burn off these extra calories. So I'm going to go here and look for my next color. As soon as I can find it. Here it is. It's a nice dark army green. Well, we're going to go to the next question. So it says, as a Democrat, would you rather have a Republican president or a Libertarian president? Well, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I pretty much consider myself independent. When I do vote for the person that I think would do the best job. The last election, I did vote because I didn't want a certain person in office. So I voted for the other person. This year, I'm not sure if I do the mail-in vote, the mail-in ballots every year. since I was in the military. I was already signed up to do the mail-in vote, the mail-in ballots. So I just continued to do the mail-in ballots. I'm not sure if I'm going to vote this year or not. I may go ahead and vote. But I don't really like to talk a whole lot about politics because I do end up getting into arguments about it. So I kind of stay away from that subject. So that's the furthest I'm going to take that subject because I don't want a big blowout. So I kind of stay away from politics with family, friends, and anybody that thinks they need to talk about politics. And so I just kind of stay away from it. Hi, Kitty. Glad you made it in. We have a little bit more time, maybe about a half an hour. We're going to move on to the next tag. It says, as a musician, would you rather sign to a major label or stay independent? Well, I'm not a musician, so I'm going to move on from that. I'm not a rich novel. I'm not a soccer player. So we're going to continue. Okay. The next one is at 30 to stay relevant in the future job market. Well, one, I'm not 30. Would you rather earn an MBA or computer science degree? So, well, I can think back when I was 30. I did go to a trade school for computer network engineering. That got me my IT position with the military here in San Diego. I did IT work for 5 years until my contract expired. And I haven't done IT since. So I know things have changed so rapidly. See, it's been probably close to 18 years since I did IT. Things have changed so much since I was doing IT. Nowadays, sometimes I do find it difficult to do certain things, but will do my research usually on YouTube and watch some YouTube channels and see how to do certain things. I watched YouTube on how to set up my videos, edit the videos, how to edit videos. So basically, I do a lot of research here on YouTube myself if I don't know how to do something, or if I need to know how to learn how to use a certain application, or there's so much information here on YouTube. It's unbelievable. So if I need to know how to use a software, I just search it on YouTube and watch all the videos that I can. So that's my extent of IT work nowadays, is YouTube. The hardware part of it, that's pretty much the basic. It pretty much doesn't really change a whole lot. Hardware is, your computer, your printers, any external devices, hard drives, stuff like that. Those are pretty simple and still always stayed basic throughout the years. Just different things you can use for different things. Like now they have the pencil you can hook up to your computer and you can draw on the screen. for graphic designs and art and stuff like that. So, we're going to go on to the next one. Just bringing back some memories from 20 years ago. This is at the age of 25. Okay, this is 25 years ago. So, would you rather travel or focus on a career? See, when I was 25, I was already going through my first divorce. So I was actually working 2 different jobs. I was living at my mother-in-law's. She told me I was more than welcome to stay as long as I wanted. She was running a adult foster care home out of her home, and I would help her on my days off with the people that she had there at the house, because on my days she would schedule her errands. There always had to be an adult at the house at 24 hours a day. So she would schedule her errands and her shopping on my days off, and I would stay there at the house while she went out and did her shopping and paid bills and whatever she needed to do. So that was fun. The only thing that we had to do was cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When I was there, they would sit in their room and watch TV all the time. So when I was there, I would make them come out of the room, and we would sit and play games. We played bingo. I would get them. I played music and get them to dance, get them active, and so they're just sitting in their room watching TV. So we play card games, board games, just to get them, up and active and moving. I'll take them outside. We do a barbecue. Then we watch the horses out in the pasture. Almost forgot which symbol I was doing. Okay. So at the age of 25, I would say working on a career would probably be the most important, because that's what my youngest daughter did. She married her high school sweetheart. They are still married. She has a really good job. She finished her school. So now she's concentrating. She is working from home. So she is concentrating on her family, because she has now a baby boy that was born in January. So I have a nice, lovely grandson. And I have a granddaughter from my oldest. So I think a career at that age would be a high focus point. I wish it was more for me. I did start out late in a career, so not one that I really enjoy doing every day, but it's work. I'm just looking at chat, and I'm looking for another question, because some of these questions are not relevant. A lot of questions for girls. Given the choice, would you rather die peacefully in 5 years or honorably in 15 years? What kind of morbid question is that? My choice will probably be honorably in 15. I'm going to change that 15 to like 25 years, maybe 30 years. But you never know what's going to happen. You can't predict your life in that aspect. So, okay, I'm not going to read that one. Okay, guys, would you rather be roommates with one? Wait. Would you rather be roommates with for 1 year Donald Trump or Putin? I'm going to pick Putin because I just can't stand the other one. I don't even like to say his name. So yeah, I would probably pick Putin over the other person. Because I'd probably do something serious, get me in trouble. So I would stay away from that situation. So I have family members back east that don't agree with my assessment on that person. And you probably know who I'm talking about. And if not, it's the current US president. I think he should have never been elected. It's just my viewpoint. A lot of people think that he has done good. Okay, there are certain things that he may have, but there's other issues that I don't agree with. So that's all I'm going to say again about that. Try not to start up an argument. Yes, Nana, no politics. Gotta stay away from those politics. Patty's not a fan either. Yeah, there's. Okay, moving on. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the tag questions because I'm going to go ahead and end this in about 15 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up this one letter because I don't have that very many drills for this one letter. And I'm going to go through the, once again, in case everybody didn't hear, I'm doing a collaboration with Lizzie's World of Gems. So we are going to be doing WIP and chats. We're going to actually ask each other questions on our WIP and chats. And then, because she's going to do hers on, I think she's going to do her WIP and chats on Tuesdays. So she's going to ask me some questions. And then I'm going to do my WIP and chats on Thursdays. Wednesday or Thursday. Let me grab my calendar just to make sure. My nifty new calendar I just got because I have to put myself on a schedule. If not, I'm going to forget. So here we have, so she's going to do, wait, that's August. That's last week, I think. So Lizzie's going to do her live WIP and chats on Tuesday. And I'm going to do mine on Wednesday, not Thursday, Wednesdays. She's going to do hers on Tuesdays, and we'll. I don't think we have picked a day yet for our live because we'll do a live show every week with the two of us. We will have giveaways. Patriotic Beauty. I know a lot of people call you Red from just watching other people's channels. Glad you made it in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. So I have the collaboration with Lizzie for September and October. Like I was saying, we're going to do a giveaway every week on our live shows. We just haven't picked it on what day yet. And then we got the Chuck Along for September, which starts Tuesday. Hollow Queen has made it in. Hollow Queen Crafting. Did you get your painting yet? Your diamond painting that I sent you? I think I sent you the diamond painting from last week's giveaway. I mailed it out on Monday. No worries. Just glad to have you here. I'm going to stay on for probably another, 10, 15 minutes maybe. So we have the Chuck Along, and then I have the diamond painting retreat in October. I got plans for this weekend. I pretty much got all my equipment to do custom frames for your diamond painting. So I'm going to do videos. Probably I might start the videos this weekend or the following weekend, because I still have to go since we just cleaned out the garage and we made more room. So I still need to go down and get some wood. And I'm going to start those videos because I do have 2 or 3 diamond paintings I want to frame myself. So those are the ones I'm going to be using in the videos. So I pretty much got everything now. Just got to go down and get the wood. That's going to be the last item that I go down and purchase. And then the stain and everything I'll get up, because I don't want to buy the stain until I am ready to buy the lumber. That will determine the color I get, the kind of stain I get, and so on, so on. So those videos are going to be coming soon. I'm going to do more videos on the dollhouse. That's moving a little slow right now, but I'm going to pick that up. Like I was saying, I went and got my calendar. I have to write everything down because I do have a tendency to forget. That's one thing I'm losing as I'm getting older. If I don't write it down, I don't remember. Okay, not yet, but getting over the border usually takes a couple of weeks. Okay, so just so you know, it is on its way. So that's good. Oh, I did mail off my package I did meet another male diamond painter. He lives in Denmark. I did send off a little care package for him and his wife, because from my understanding, I don't know if she's still diamond painting, but he was teaching her how to diamond paint also. So I sent off a nice little care package to them. I sent patty wax. I've sent Harbor Freight containers, because he's using those little Tic Tac containers. So I'm sending 2 Harbor Freight containers. I'm sending patty wax. I'm sending Not Your Mama's Mud. I've sent those square white opaque release papers. I sent a package of those. I sent cover minders. So yeah, that's a nice little package I kind of got off in the mail to them. So I hope he enjoys those. I'll find out when he gives me a message when he receives those off Instagram. I'm sure he will let me know as soon as they come in. Let's see, what else do I got coming up? Oh, I got my trip back home to visit my grandkids for Christmas. I may probably take some diamond paintings back there with me to get my either one or both my daughters to start. Maybe it's something they would like to do when there's nothing else much to do. So I'm going to let them know. They don't know about my channel yet, but I'm going to let them know soon, and I'm going to take some diamond paintings back home with me to leave there to see if something they would like to do. And also, I do have a custom that I'm doing. It's the custom of my stepmom. It's her self-portrait. It's her 60th professional picture that she had done from when she turned 60. That's a 50 by 90 diamond. I got it into a diamond painting. So I'm going to be working on that after Halloween. I'm going to probably make a frame for it, but I don't know how I'm going to get it onto the plane. So I may just take it rolled up once it's finished, take it over, and then maybe she can go out and get a frame for it. I have plans of doing a time-lapse video, but it won't be published until after I give her the diamond painting. But I'm going to have her, what my plans are to do is have her watch it before she opens it up. So that is going to be my next big project after Halloween through the holidays. I'm going to try to get that one done quick as possible. And I do have another custom that I'm doing. It's 38 centimeters wide by 250 centimeters long. That one I have everything for. I haven't kitted up yet because I have the Elizabeth Ward containers that I'm going to use. I have like 7 of them that is going to take probably all 7 containers. It's 237 colors because I did get the max color. It is a heaven and earth design. So I got that coming up. That I probably won't start that until after the first of the year because that is a huge project. And once I start on it, I'm probably not going to stop until it's done. Yes, Melissa, please don't try to overdo yourself. Just need to get healed up so we can be ready to go for the retreat and have a good time. So I know you probably are taking care of yourself. Just please don't try to overdo it. Anything. Get you all healed up and ready to go for October. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off here and say thank you for everybody joining. I may go ahead and change my live times as the weeks go on. I will eventually have a Friday off. So if I have a Friday off, I may do my lives later in the afternoon because I know right now at this time a lot of people do work during the morning time. So that's going to be in the change too. I just going to have to pick a time where I'm not stepping on anybody else because I don't want any drama. So I thank everybody for coming in and joining and giving a little chat. I know I did start a little bit late, but who doesn't? Just things happen. I thank and I appreciate everybody that shows up for my live shows and watches all my videos. I hope everybody has a good, safe weekend. Don't overdo it out in the sun. you don't want to get a heat stroke or anything like that. So please stay hydrated. So everybody can return safely and in good health. And everybody have a great weekend. I have a busy weekend, but I'm glad I'm going to be busy because it makes me happy to be nice and busy at the things I like to do. So I'm just here gabbing again. So I thank everybody for showing up. Have a great, safe weekend. Spend a lot of time with your family. So thanks for stopping by and goodbye.